The following message has been co-signed by the divine and sponsored by spirits. Beautiful night, beautiful light, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Yeah. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver your latest timeless collective channel message from the Tarot in the Shadow series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always be the one with the consequences and repercussions to pay. You have questions, I have answers. You can find those facts on my website located in the title of this live. Raw, real, uncut, unscripted, unedited, unfiltered, sugar-free broadcast. We said unfiltered, yeah. Sugar-free broadcast. And after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah, okay. We pulled your Alpha and Omega messages, one from two different decks. We'll read them last. We've pulled them first. The Booker card came out, and they were like, no, put that one back. They told me, put that one back. I don't usually get a card and get told, put that one back. Well, today I did, and this is the card. You watch me reshuffle the deck and bring another card out. It says, be encouraged with the knowledge that complications will disperse and the situation will gently unfold itself to your satisfaction and peace of mind, like the night gently unfolds itself into the day. This sounds just like, I swear this sounds just like something we had recently. I'm not sure if it's the same damn card, but the message is so similar. It's like complications are going to calm. We've had this card recently. I swear we must have had this card recently. Each of those cards has two different messages on it. And you watch me reshuffle and take it. So things are going to straighten out. Things will straighten themselves out. Okay. Daylight is coming, honey. It's been a long, dark night. Now I just thought about the people who live like in Alaska, where they literally have like, I think it's a 3-month-long nighttime. And then they also have like a 3-month-long daytime, something like that. So it could have been a while. But things are going to smooth over is what the message is saying. So we do have a full moon coming up in Pisces on the 10th at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I was guided that there could definitely be some happenings with that coming up through the reading between now and then. Okay. From the Alchemy deck, we have the card of autumn. We're coming into autumn. So that's perfect. Let's see what the book has to say about the autumn card. Autumn. Harvest. There are golden balls on this tree. It's actually card number 19. And that in the tarot system is the sun. This is not the tarot system, but in the tarot system, it is the sun. And that's significant because it talked about unfolding into day on the Abuka card that we just pulled. So there's a symbol here. I'm not familiar with the symbol personally. Hopefully it'll talk about it here in the book. But let's see what it has for us from the book about the autumn card. While I pull our next cards, I want to give a shout out to I am Salonika. What's up? Welcome to the show. All right, let's get into your message. Autumn, the culmination, the broad view, generosity. I'm wondering, does that symbol itself represent the season of autumn? In alchemical terms, autumn is the denouement of Earth's grand narrative. Oh, yeah, the denouement of Earth's grand narrative. In alchemical terms, autumn is the denouement of Earth's grand narrative. It is the symbol of culmination, harvesting, and resolution. The story of our year finds closure, and we begin to look toward the horizons of the next one. It is likely this card will appear as an indicator of efforts culminating, of hard work paying off, of fruit hanging low for the taking. Gratitude and generosity are the spirit of the season, so share the wealth of your fortune. Looking back, you realize many hands and heart have helped you along the way. Holding tight to your bounty won't do you any good. The alchemist shares their wisdom and wealth. They offer their boons back to the world as part of the ongoing cycle. Be like an autumnal tree. Come to fruition and then release. It says donate. Any amount will do. Active generosity. Fall is related to the earth element and the cardinal direction of the west. You may be reminded of distant relatives or ancestors. Welcome them into your harvest celebrations. This card nudges us to look at the big picture. It's a time to reflect back on the journey you've just completed, free form writing and sending notes of thanks serve you well. Okay. So with autumn comes the idea of harvest and generosity, giving. As you harvest, remember to give back. They're showing me a scripture from the Bible that talked about when they would take their harvest, they should leave a certain, like the last 2 rows of all their farming ground was to be left for the people who didn't have land to harvest from, so that they could eat too. If they would come and pick it, all they had to do was come and pick it. So there's something here about that. Okay, we pulled a card from the archetype deck, and it's the Mountain. It's card number 33, and the other card was 19. This one's 33, so the Sun energy, and then now with 33, it's giving me Ascendant Master energy. Okay, the Mountain is here. Let's see what it wants to talk about from the archetype deck. Thank you so much for this beautiful creation. All right. It says the ascent, the peak, the insurmountable. The mountain stands eternally in our awareness, calling us toward its peak. It stirs up stoic and regal feelings, reminding us of the long line of spirits, sages, sadhus, and gods that made their humble thrones within its snowy peaks. Beware, though, as the mountain can affect us in 2 ways. It can inspire and enliven us to rise to new heights and peak experience. Yet it can also create isolation, competitiveness, and an inflated sense of self. Standing upon its heights can activate the purist and the perfectionist in us, creating separation from those we deem to be below. No matter how high you ascend, remember that it is within the core of the mountain that the gems, minerals, and jewels reside. If you think it's all about going up, you're following the fool's path and missing the miner's magic. Ooh, I like that. The miner's magic. Okay. When light, it's grounded in the ethereal, steadfast, and uplifting. When dark, it's ominous, daunting, isolating, frigid. Contemplate Joseph Campbell's suggestion. You are the cathedral mountain. Not cathedral, it says central. You are the central mountain, and the central mountain is everywhere. We're going to read that again. Contemplate Joseph Campbell's suggestion. You are the central mountain, and the central mountain is everywhere. Okay. Research mountains. Find one that strikes you and stare at it for a while. Where is it? The pilgrim may be awakening in you. The summit calls. Okay. I like that. You are the mountain, and the mountain is everywhere. All right. Next up, okay, so what do we have so far? We have the energy of harvest time. Okay, we have the energy. That was what was coming through with this mountain too. There's ancestor energy in both of these cards. Okay, so I'm definitely seeing ancestor energy wants to be talked about. The line that brought the different ones that led up to our being coming through both of these messages. That's what I wanted to come out with. The spirits, the sages, sadhus, and gods. Okay, but it came through for me like ancestors. Okay. And we have oppression coming out from the visionary I Ching cards. So let's see what that book wants to say about that. It's card number 47. 47, 4 plus 7 is 11. That's justice in. 4 is emperor. 7 is chariot. 4 plus 7 is 11, and that's justice. Okay. So the expansion is like, I'm getting a tipping point where something has to grow beyond its boundary. Something has grown, someone grown beyond the boundary. Okay, let's see what the oppression card has to say. It says lake above, water below. One image of oppression is a dried up lake bed with scavenger crows stalking the shoreline. Hard times can shrivel our spirits and give rise to a multitude of crows in the form of troublesome worries. Times of great loss or personal failure can break some people, but the strong of heart are able to bend with their fate, to endure hard times or even benefit from them. You are called upon to tap the deepest stratum of your identity, which is stronger than fate and incorruptible by even the harshest realities. During hard times, it is especially essential to tap that wellspring of human endurance, hope. In one sense, there's no such thing as failure. There's only sweet and sour reality. Often, more is learned from the sour than from the sweet. As for our failures, as hard as they may be to accept, they can open our eyes, reawakening and clarity of vision only known by those who have risked and tasted disappointment. This clarity and learning is the silver lining of dark clouds. When you are in the throes of difficult circumstances, it is important to be strong on the inside while remaining quietly cheerful on the outside. Avoid too much talking except to your closest friends. Your words will have little effect on most others since your influence will be at a low ebb. And aimless talking costs you vital energy. Ooh. Aimless talking costs you vital energy. A strong silence is the most skillful posture when facing the public during adversity. It shows your inner core is strong enough to withstand your current troubles, and it suggests that your recovery will be complete. At the same time, communicating openly with those you trust is also essential. In times of calamity, talking and feeling are part of the healing. For those who dare to live fully and completely, failure, the final taboo in modern society, is but one part of the inevitable cycle of life's ups and downs. To never fail is to fail in the biggest way. By avoiding risk altogether, one will always fall far short of what might have been. Okay, so this is something that I've talked a lot about. I've mentioned it a few times in the last few days to random people I've met in the street, that if we are so afraid of getting hurt to love, heartbroken, and we let it stop us from loving because of it, we'll miss every great love. We'll miss every great love. So, it's bold, it's brave and courageous to go for something, not knowing how it's going to turn out. And I'm going to tell you one thing about heartbreak. whether they leave you by choice or not by choice, chances are you're not going to go together. So at the end of it, there's always heartbreak. I'm just, spoiler alert, every relationship usually kind of ends that way, either because somebody passes, somebody leaves, something happens. You know what I'm saying? Chances are you're not going to go together. If you get to go together, that's still kind of heartbreaking, but you won't be here for it, so you won't care. But at the end of the day, I mean, you'll care, but you'll care from the spirit side. You won't care with the human side, is what I'm talking about. The ones and that are left here, they're the ones that care so much because it's such a challenge for them. But there's something here about it's the inevitability. At the end of the day, you got to go. One thing is that aimless talking costs you vital energy. Whoo! Message, aimless talking costs vital energy. Then spending time by yourself, keeping your mouth shut, engaging other senses besides your voice. That's probably been a power move for you, conserving your energy. And no matter how dark the cloud is, like you learn through these challenges and obstacles. You learn amazing things that no other experiences really are qualified to teach you the same way. And you get a lot of clarity. You know, a lot of times the situations that we found ourselves in are to help us learn more of what we don't want than what we do want. but the knowing what we don't want means now we know what we do want. You didn't know until you knew. What you didn't want, that helped you identify, well, rather than what I've had, I'd rather have this. And it's like developing choices, developing preferences and choices being developed. Okay. It's harvest season. You've been in a lot of experiences that have felt oppressive, that have helped you develop, okay? And it's like you've been waiting for this. You've been in tune with your spirit, okay? You've been going to sacred space. You've been minding yourself, minding your business, minding your spirit. Harvest season comes with that, okay? That's the energy that's powerful and fruitful. It's fruitful. All right, so let's see what we have from the Pleiadian Oracle now to go with their message today. Light technology, card number 29. Light codes, okay. Let's see what we have from the book about this. And it says, radiance is you. Light is you. Deep in your molecular tissues lays a dormant technology made of light that is programmable in nature. This technology is your DNA and cellular memory, which is adaptable and fluid to your will. Your DNA and cellular memory. Did you hear that? DNA and cellular memory are adaptable and fluid to your will. Big time. This is why what you say to yourself matters so much. We, the Pleiadians, encourage you to continue this evolution by beginning to speak with your cellular manner in order to activate and expand your DNA. Yes, we say your cellular structure can follow conscious instructions. Yes. It can accomplish internal requests and even upgrade itself to higher dimensional operating systems. Man. And all this upon conscious request. This light technology card arrives at a time of fruitful endeavors are here. Yeah. Like a field being cleared for new seeds to be planted, your DNA holds the same potential when traumas of the past are released. Now, thanks to your dedication to growth, a time of new opportunity and new beginnings has arrived. Activate this light technology within yourself by speaking to your molecular structure and instructing for it for what you desire. For example, you can communicate to your cells to stay youthful and radiant. You can communicate to your cells to formulate their multidimensional structuring so they can adjust with grace to the new evolution on the planet. You may request for divine wisdom to blossom your essence. Speak to your body, activate your DNA, and know that the light is you. additional meanings, advancement, progress, fresh start, doorways opening, gateway to new, upgrades, spiritual growth, new beginnings. Yes. Okay. Speak to your body. All right. So there was a time that I was wearing like a size 16. I wear a size 10. Size is not the thing. And I didn't do anything to make that happen. Naturally, my body started craving a different diet. I honored that. And when I say that, I didn't want the meat anymore. I didn't want any of the meat. I didn't want any soda. All I wanted to drink was tea and water, and all I wanted to eat was fruit, rice and veggies, and just a little tiny bit of chicken sometime, not even all the time. And I was listening to a Cryon lecture in which Cryon talked about being able, and it's Kryon, about being able to program your cellular structure, your DNA, each cell. You could speak to your cells. And he challenged the listeners to speak to their cells. And I've mentioned it here before, and different ones have listened and they've shared similar results. So what had happened was I was laying in the bed. I have been in my meditative state, and I knew it was the time. I did it with intention. I got into meditation, and once I was there, I professed who I was, that I was not the vessel, but the consciousness that uses the vessel as a focal point, and that the genetics of this vessel were under my command as the owner of the vessel. They're all under my command. And I commanded my cells to retain only that which was necessary for my overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness, and to release everything else by any means necessary, by the easiest, most unnoticeable way possible, so that I could continue on with my normal life. I can't tell you how quickly after that evening, I had a client say to me, "Oh my God, Melinda, you lost so much weight." And I didn't think about it, but when I went to the bathroom, I undid my belt and I realized, like, dude, my pants just fell right off. Like, there was nothing holding them. When did I lose all that weight? From one moment to the next, I didn't change nothing. But I'll tell you one thing. After that night, I noticed that I didn't have resistance to different foods or drinks anymore, or substances. I had to quit drinking during that time where my body craved only rice and vegetables with a tiny bit of chicken. I noticed that I wasn't drinking. I wasn't smoking at all. Completely quit weed and cigarettes. Well, I don't smoke cigarettes. I smoke tobacco. Yeah, tobacco. There's a difference. Cigarettes has a bunch of extra chemicals. Get you something all natural. Just smoke tobacco if you're going to smoke tobacco. Okay, you don't need cyanide and whatever the fuck else they putting in there. That shit is deadly, in case, like, they didn't say it enough on the news already. Oh, yeah, I'm going to pay $10 a pack. I heard someplace they paying $35 a pack for them. Oh, God, that's crazy. Anyways, back to the main story. Quit drinking alcohol. Like I said, no soda, none of that. Not coffee even. Just water and plain unsweetened iced tea, brewed. Not the kind that comes in a plastic bottle or a powder packet. Anyways, it works is what I'm trying to say. The weight just fell off. I didn't even know then what I know now. I did not even know then what I know now. But I believed, and it worked. And then somebody else tried it and it worked. You know, it works. But it's like you have to be in that place of confidence about asserting your right, asserting your position in this. Okay, there's something about that. Like, you got to know. Because I didn't step in there like, well, do you think that it will be all right? I stepped in. I said, I am the commander of this vessel. And anything I say overrules anything anyone else ever said, ever thought, ever proclaimed, or ever thought was going to be. I'm the boss. I'm the only boss. As long as I'm in this vessel, I am the only boss. As long as I'm driving this machine, I am the only boss. And any rules it's following has to follow my command. And now I would add to all that on all time, space, and dimension, because I know more. That's what my OATSD says. So you have to step in with confidence and knowing. And yes, speak it to your cells. Speak it to every atom, to every cell. Yeah, that makes you, that makes up your vessel. You are not the vessel. You are the consciousness that commands it. Understand? Okay. Autumn, the mountain, light technology, and oppression. Oh yeah, all that oppression was there for a purpose. Everything that you went through that was challenging was here for a purpose. It put you in awareness and connection to the divine self. It put you in awareness, connection to the divine. You got a lot of clarity, a lot of knowing, a lot of answers. Now there is harvest season. What you gonna do with it? You're receiving the fruits of your harvest. Now is the time for giving and sharing from your abundance, where you have abundance. So I even saw while we were reading from the book that there was a situation. I saw a situation in which others are lacking what you have. Like literally, you can just give it. I even saw somebody who like leaves $5 on the window in case somebody really need it. They can come by and grab it. If you need it, take it, with like a note. It's like, if you need it, take it. And then there's $5 in the windshield. And if they need it, they take it. And then watching that go viral. Oh, wow. That's kind of cool. Because I just see this car in a busy parking lot. All right. So there's something here about having an abundance. Give, and give. Because when your hands are full of giving, they're going to stay full of giving. Hello, light technology coming in. The moon is coming up real big. Activation of the higher chakras is coming through. Yeah, because we had the causal chakra come up in the download, and I did research it. I did a whole card about it. Did I put it in with the deck? Let me see if hopefully it's on the other side. No, it's not. I just shoved it somewhere in the middle. I don't know if I'll find that. There's a lot of cards here. Anyways, it talked about, it's like behind the center of the back of the head, but like above the crown chakra. It's fifth dimensional. It's not third dimensional. It's fifth dimensional. And it like helps you to receive the information from above, and it draws its energy from the soul star chakra. And then it like interprets it to where your human mind can grasp the energy and receive the message. Okay. And it's filled with love and compassion and kindness. It's all that energy. Yeah. It's really beautiful. What else did they say about this? DNA and cellular upgrades. Thank you. DNA. So speaking to all of that, cellular memory, you can choose. You can decide with your will what you're going to speak to your cells, to your genetics. Your genetics will respond. Your genetics change. Okay. And it sounds like you've been doing some of that. So you about to get some? Hold on. Because maybe you've been talking to your water too. I am happy, healthy, wealthy. I am blessed. I am living my best life. Maybe you did that. Or maybe you just did the real simple one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Or maybe you did another simple one and you said, I love you. With your water. Water speaks to water. You could talk to your dishwater, your toilet water, your sink water when you wash your face and brush your teeth and your hands. You could speak to your shower water, your bath water. Are you speaking to the water? Are you using, because if I remember correctly, hold on, was it in the download that we're talking about? They were talking about using the voice, honey, using the voice. Using the voice. You got to speak. You got to speak. It was coming out somewhere over here. All right. You know what? I'm not doing the research on that right now. It's in the notebook somewhere. Anyways, the point is, speak it out. Speak it out. Speak out your harvest. Speak it in advance. Keep speaking that shit. I don't give a fuck if you've been speaking it for 8 years. It wasn't until 9 years until I got the check for moving out of the studio. Like I told you guys, I kept speaking that shit for 9 years. No, not every fucking day, but every time it came up in my consciousness, I told the story the same way. And that's exactly how it happened. Are you speaking this into your life? Okay. Obstacles, they happen. Oppression, difficulty, it happens. But it can happen and be a catapult to your next best thing. We have the Wheel of Fortune coming out of the Major Arcana only deck. So we'll see what's up with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, they said get a book. I'm like, hold on, what book? Shit. Hold on, let me find the book. They want me to get a book, a tarot book. All right. That's the Sabian symbol book. Hold on, they want me to grab a tarot book. Not one of the ones that comes with the cards. You kidding me? There's not a fucking tarot book over here. What all tarot books do? Hold on. I have a lot of books. Oh my god, boxes falling. I'm looking for this big tarot book. You're kidding me. ¿Dónde está? En la frente. No voy para allá ahorita. ¿Dónde está la otra? All right. Which book? They want me to get a tarot book. Which book? Okay, here we go. This is the tiniest little book that came with that deck. They said, just get the one from that deck. Well, that's what I was trying to do. Okay. With the Wheel of Fortune, it says cycles, seasons, reoccurring events, the passing of time, luck, chance, opportunity, undeserved success, precariousness, return to a starting point. Yeah, that's the one. Return to a starting point. Okay. What did I put? Did I write stuff down about it? Let's see what I put in my notes. Why are we showing you how to study? I don't know. Major Arcana change and the end of a cycle. If in difficulties, remember that nothing lasts forever and the situation will soon alter. External circumstances such as material difficulties or emotional problems or inner dilemmas. A reminder that life is ever changing, so even happy and prosperous circumstances may give way to troublesome phases. Abundance, prosperity, expansion, good luck, opportunity. Oh, there's my lucky cricket. There's a cricket somewhere in my dining room. I'm just going to let him stay. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's like a sealed door to the past. It's like, a checkpoint, a sealed door. One door closes and other doors open. A checkpoint. The X to the X. Okay, so whatever was in the past, giving it an X, crossing it out. It's crossing it out. Oh, you like this energy, huh? Little cricket. Crossing it out. Don't make me have to close the door on your loud ass. Okay. Can you guys hear him all loud on the camera? Is that annoying? I mean, it is what it is. It's nature. We out here in nature. We out here in nature. All right. Life is ever changing. That's what you can bet. You can bet on that. If you bet on that, then life is going to change. We got the Tarot of the Moors out. I'm really fascinated with this deck right now. So we're about to use it. Harvest time is coming. And it's all as a result of the challenges and obstacles you've been through. Remember, be generous with your abundance, but be wise because, you know, seasons change. Seasons change. Make sure you have enough. You're supposed to save seeds from the harvest, you know, for the next planting season. You know that, right? When you harvest, you're supposed to plant for the next Did you know that if you take the little roots that you chop off at the bottom of your onions and your garlic and you put toothpicks in them so they float on top of the water with the roots in the water, then pretty soon you'll have garlic and onions growing. You could just take it and put it in dirt. When it gets roots and the top start growing out, yeah. Like I said, you take what you have and then you give extras, okay? And then you prepare for the next season, okay? There's preparation for the next season. But then they're also giving me the whole, yeah, but like manna from heaven, everything will be provided. Yeah, this is true. There's nothing wrong with that wisdom, though. There's nothing wrong with that wisdom. That's okay. All right, so oppression. You've been through some hard times. Let's see what we have coming out for our tarot message for tonight's Tarot in the Shadows episode. What do we have? We have 3 cards coming out. We have the World. Wow, a successful ending. Look at this girl. Her hair blowing in the wind. She dressed for a party. She's up on top of the world, honey. Interesting. So there's a successful completion. There's an ending. Then we have the Strength card coming out. We have the lion stretching its jaw. You have this person looking off to the future, looking at what is coming, what can come my way. The Strength card, okay. And the 6 of Discs. I'm seeing with the successful completion, there's going to be a lot of abundance coming in. A lot of sales, a lot of profits, a lot of generosity, plenty to spare and to share. Yeah, definitely. There's going to be plenty to spare and to share. This sounds like a confirmation of everything we already talked about. So let's see. What else? What's the message? What else do we have for tonight's Tarot in the Shadows? We have this Princess of Wands. Now an opportunity is showing up here. Princess of Wands. There's a lady here who's watching, as they said, put over here. It looks like there's this lady who's watching you make some money. It could be a fire sign person. Okay, somebody here is looking and they're looking at the opportunity, looking at an opportunity. You have something they want. Let's see more about this person with this opportunity. We have the Empress. Oh, this person is the empress of their land, honey. They own all. They surveyed. They got it like that. They got all. So this empress is looking over here at what you have available. You standing in your power. They recognizing it. Like you're being recognized. I see a lot of recognition coming in here. Yeah, recognizing the value, recognizing your value of your wares, your goods. And somebody who has in Empress, not only do they have self-love, but they have the resources to acquire that. Somebody here is looking at another person who has, first off, they're in their power. They're very well recognized and appreciated. Okay, this is an honored person. Yeah, they're appreciated. It's like your generosity is noticed. Your generosity is noticed. Yeah. Generosity is noticed. Okay. And it's like, this looks like, you know how people's kitty comes sit right next to them and you get to rubbing them and then they start swinging. And yeah, look at the little big ass, deadly ass kitty all calm. Aww. Okay, he could be violent, but he's calm. Calming down this beast. Somebody watching. Somebody is over here watching some high value, watching somebody make money, somebody bring in the business in. Is it a watching somebody's employee? Okay, for somebody here, it's an employee that's being watched. Okay, you're being watched by the higher up. You're being watched by the boss. That you're attracting somebody with means to invest, to purchase, to they interested. You're attracting an interested party. Okay, this is an empress, so she's loving, she's nurturing, she's kind, she's got her world together. Okay. We have the King of Wands in reverse. It flew out and it landed up there by the Strength card. So interesting. Where do you want to put this? In the past. Okay. This is all coming because anywhere where you weren't taking action to get your successful ending, like somehow you decided to start getting busy. Okay, you started getting real busy. But in the past, you weren't. You were relaxed about something. All of a sudden, so was it that business was relaxed? That the opportunities had gone quiet for a minute? Was there a lull, a quiet in the storm, a silent period. Oh yeah, because it did talk about a silent period in one of these cards. It talked about a silent period. Oh, and it talked about what did I write down? Some about aimless talking costs vital energy. Ha! Don't talk about it, be about it. Energy on the table. Don't talk about it, be about it. What else here? We have the Two of Wands. Yes, that time of inactivity came to end. Some make a choice. Some make a choice. Somebody made a choice. They're like, you know what? I'm going to have to put in extra dedicated effort, okay, to get it. You've been working hard. Somebody been working real hard here. There's somebody with the means to invest, to purchase, that's looking. Yeah, Six of Major Arcana, the Lovers. Okay, right here with the Six of Discs. Okay. Looking at the Two of Wands. So somebody that's a Gemini person who's looking at investing. They're looking at what you do. They're looking at investing. Somebody here is drawn in. Somebody is drawn in. They're like, what you got? That was what you got. I want it. Okay. Six of Swords. Six of Swords right here. Okay. This is somebody who's they're making plans. It's going to require travel for somebody. There's travel plans being made by water because they're drawn to somebody. They're making a choice. Somebody here respects another person's choice. Yeah, I see somebody here who respects somebody's choice. They're respecting somebody's value. That just makes them more sexy. Somebody's choice and their boundaries makes them more sexy. Okay. Three of Wands and the Three of Cups. Yeah, right here and right here. Okay. So, okay. This Three of Wands and this Three of Cups together is looking like somebody made a choice to end a situation where nothing was happening. Things were at a break, at a standstill. Something wasn't happening in the past. Someone made a choice. Okay. Now there's an arrival, a celebratory arrival. Somebody has the means. Okay. They're being drawn in. They're making their arrangements, their travel plans. They're going to have to make a move to make this happen. This could all happen very suddenly with the Tower coming in. This could all happen very suddenly. A recognition of value. Somebody's looking at this person over here saying, oh, you're real successful in what you're doing. I love this. I love to watch you work. Somebody likes to watch you work. They like to, they want to invest in that. Somebody here wants to invest in that. So somebody here wants to invest some love in it. They're like, oh, I love the way you take care of yourself. I love the way you invest your energy. I love what's valuable to you and the way you use your energy to support the things of value to you. Yeah, I love the way you're a charitable giver. I love the philanthropy bone that you got going through you. It's real nice and thick. Okay, somebody here, they love that about you. Like they see that about you. They see that you really put things into motion. In the past, this didn't work for you so well because there was something about you were doing everything for other people. You had to start doing something for yourself. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. You had to start doing something for yourself so that you had extra to give. Somebody's watching that. That shit is hot as fuck. That's a fucking turn on right here to somebody. They're like, oh my God, I just have to be a part of this. So is it that you have a cause to transitional housing or something surrounding food? You have some sort of cause, uniting people with like-minded, bringing people together in some type of way, bringing that light technology to earth. Okay, teaching people how to speak to their body. Hello, teaching about people about the power of what they do, how they could control things in their life. That's coming through. In the past, the genetics, the body, your cells, your DNA, it was all just what you landed here with. You just settled for what landed here with you. Your life changes when you realize you can actually take control of this and make a decision about what's to come, and then it shows up and you're like loving it and everything starts to get real nice. I see that in these cards here. Yeah, it's like you start speaking things into existence. You make a change in your life. by taking control of the DNA, by saying, hey, I'm the owner of this here vessel. This is I, the consciousness that I be, the eternal part of me. That greatest part of me is the controller of this vessel. And this is what we decide and decree. That any other orders, any other declarations or contracts or pacts or agreements from any time past, present, or future are null and void if they weren't issued by me. And any past contracts, I choose to replace with this new contract. This is the new law. That we should only retain that which is for our highest, lightest, and brightest good, for our overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness. This is the new law for this vessel here. Yeah, it's like that. You speak into your existence. And you see, like, the more effort you put into it, the more energy you put into it, the more you see things attracted to you. And it comes to you. You don't have to go to it. It comes to you. It shows up in your experience. As you go about just living your normal day-to-day life, doing what you do, hanging out with your friends sometimes too. Sometimes you do it by yourself, me, myself, and I, to divine throuple type shit. Sometimes you're doing it with your actual friends who are humans. And sometimes it's not just with the divine throuple of me, myself, and I. Sometimes you do bring friends into this. Either way, with however you're doing it that day, it's like you attract opportunities. You're attracting beautiful opportunities coming in. Because you've had so many challenges in your past, you know the value, you know how to really appreciate having this ease and flow in your life. And you're like, if all I got to do is stay focused on my prosperity, on my abundance, on my blessed state of being, on my creator abilities in this to get this, I'm going to keep doing this. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. I'm going to keep doing this. I heard love is looking at you. Yeah, love is looking at you. Abundance is looking at you. And then I hear, here's looking at you, babe. Here's looking at you, babe. You have the 9 of Cups. Yeah, in the past, you were decisive about what it was you wanted. And you, what they're showing me with this 9 of Cups, they told me, put back there. The 9 of Cups in the past with this 10 of Swords, you were decisive. You decided what you wanted. You decided what wish fulfillment looked like for you, what it felt like for you. And you got into the state where you felt it. You felt it. You felt it in your energy. You felt it. Did you just lay there in the dark like I talked about in the bed with everything off and just imagine the gratitude, feel the gratitude you have for what you have now? And then did you quantum leap by then, once you were in that place of extreme overflowing, Ace of Cups overflowing, gratitude and love and appreciation for what you had then? Did you focus on what more would come with that would be a nice addition to what you have, or a nice change to what you have? And what were the same elements? What would be the same between now and then? Were you quantum leaping like that? We've explained this process several different ways on several different shows over the years. Because when you got in the feeling place of it, everything started attracting it to you and attracting you to it. But it comes to you. It comes to you. You mind your business. You do the things that feel great, okay? You do the things that feel rewarding and fulfilling. You're living a fulfilled life, a purpose-driven life, a fulfilled life, a purpose-driven life. You're connecting with people of like mind. You're connecting with spirit. And it's attracted to you, and you're attracted to it. If there's anywhere you got to go, you'll be there right on perfect timing. You'll be there in perfect timing. If it's something that you need to do. We have the Desert Hermit. Yeah, you do a lot more stuff on your own than you used to. You do still spend time with friends and stuff. But it's like something here happens when you're in your own energy with the Hermit. When you're in your own energy is when it happens. So it tends to be that you have to go tell your friends about these awesome experiences, these awesome people that you meet, these awesome conversations that you have and such, because your friends ain't usually with you when this shit happens. Like, they're not with you at the grocery line at the store when somebody's going ape shit over the nails because you the nail tech and they want your card and they putting a deposit right there. You got to go tell your friends about it. They ain't standing next to you when you done attracted a new client who just happens to be your $1,000 tipper. $1,000. they ain't standing right next to you. You know what I'm saying? You got some stories to come and tell the tribe. You got stories to come tell the tribe about what had happened. Because you go and you do the things that feel right to you. You feel called to do these things. You put in a good day's work, but you make sure you have time for fun also. You make sure you have time to chill, to relax. Your life is very well rounded with that world card energy. I hear your life is very well rounded. You take care of yourself. You take care of your house. You take care of your health. If you have family, you take care of your family. If you have a car, if you have fur babies, if you got a pet cricket in the kitchen that's just chirping away right now, you take care of them because you don't smash him. That's not a good idea. He's there for good luck. Because you decided and declared that whatever came your way was there for good luck. Ha, ha, ha. That was a great way to transmute the energy of anything anybody threw your way. Did you know that? Oh, I got haters hating on me. That must mean I'm doing something right. I'm about to blow up. That's what that means. Motherfuckers get mad when they say me. No, so good. Shit happening for me. That just means more for me. You decide and declare what it all means. Oh, this motherfucker lying and cheating. Oh, that means he ain't ready for me. That means it's something better for me. Let me get to it. Okay, bye. Oh, this motherfucker don't want to talk to me. That means it's a better thing for. Oh, maybe it's time for me to not use my talking aimlessly. Yay, maybe it's time to go inwardly. Maybe it's time to talk to somebody else. Yeah, that's what that means. You decide and declare what it means. Decide and declare that it is a beautiful thing, and it's going to show you the beautiful side of it. Everything has facets. Everything has facets, and it's going to show up in whichever side you activate. In the download, the word activate came through. Yeah, activate. So you have to decide and declare and act, and this is how you activate it. Okay, they talked about activating your DNA. It's time to activate, honey. Activate. Yeah, it's time to activate your superpowers. It's time to activate your health, your wealth, your happiness, your abundance, your prosperity, your business, your spirit. It's time to activate your spirit team. Go, 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 spirit team. Yeah. It's time to activate your superstar. Come on, superstar. Come on out of me and show them how I shine so bright. It is time to decide and declare and to activate. What is it going to be? What are you calling into existence here for you? Now, some of you, they're cutting me off from the message with a sidebar message. Some of you have some things, when you look at them, they stress you out. Okay, and that's why, because the Nine of Swords card is technically a card of stress. The full moon energy is a perfect time, and the full moon is like a 3-day window period. So starting tonight, not at the exact time, give 3 hours, a 3-hour window. So an hour and a half before and an hour and a half after the 6 a.m. Pacific Eastern Standard Time, 9 a.m. Las Vegas time. So from like an hour and a half before to an hour and a half after, there's this void of course moon where it's like not the time to do any work. But if you have things, if you have something that's been bugging you so much you can't get it off your mind, it's a perfect time to write it down, burn it up, close it out, however you do your cord cutting. They did talk about cord cutting too. One of the recent readings, if not the last reading, talked a lot about cord cutting and separations and letting go energy. Anything that's been stressful is a perfect time to replace that with something better right now. If you look at it and it pisses you off, it brings back bad memories, it stresses you the fuck out. Yeah, now's the time to remove it or replace what you're looking at with something else. Hide it from yourself. Do something so you ain't looking at it no more. It's best to remove those things from yourself during a full moon cycle. It's going to help it be more complete, okay? You could do this anytime, but they wanted me to throw that in. Okay. And every day, I don't care what the fucking moon phase is always a great time to go into your psychic creativity, to do that visualization work, to materialize something beautiful for yourself, to activate, to decide, to declare. There's never a time that's not good. It's always a good time to speak to your cells, to speak to your DNA. The Ace of Discs is here, yeah. As you in your own energy, you got that golden opportunity, honey. The Ace of Discs, yes. This is a solid start, a new beginning, okay? Fixed earth energy. That bull is shining. It's a golden bull, okay? Yeah. And it's looking at you, and it's looking at you alone, and it is justice for you. Justice don't give a fuck about appearances. Lady Justice gives a fuck about the truth and the facts. And the truth is you deserve this opportunity. You deserve this financial boost. You deserve this love. You deserve this. What is this? This recognition, this award. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Malika of Cups, the Queen of Cups energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You deserve this. And this is the Pisces full moon. I told you could come up. So I'm seeing it there. Pisces full moon energy. All right. So those actually were the only cards that I took out for the show today. Feeling like we need to pull some kind of oracle messages though. Okay. They're showing me the black and white oracle, my custom handmade personal deck. Let's see what's the message here. What can you show us? Clarify this message, please, and thank you. All right. You got a taste over here. You got a taste of something over here. And you doubt less about your choices that you've made. That landed all on the Two of Wands. You're doubting less about the choices that you made. Right now, you got new things coming to your life, so it's not time to commit monogamously to somebody, okay? And it's not time to limit yourself to one stream of income, one stream of opportunity. Now's the time to use all your various gifts, talents, skills, and abilities and open up that window of opportunity for you. Open up that window of opportunity for you to come in through various streams, okay? So you got this, you got that. You can go ahead and make it happen, all right? You can go ahead and make it happen. A whole fucking stack just fell out. We have a witch. Wise, intelligent, talented, creative, and honest. That's what a witch is, okay? Occupation is your job, okay? You using your magic like it's your job, okay? It happens overnight. If you do this, you'll be surprised how fast these energies come up. It's not bad manners, just good grub. I heard you're going to be eating real good. You're going to belch real loud. You're going to laugh your ass if I just seen you laughing from the good food and drink. Okay, that's my baby. Okay, somebody here, whoever was cheating, you ghosted them or they ghosted you because they were cheating. Ha ha ha, ghosting going on. All right, ghosting going on, and it's related to cheating. All right, let's see what else we have going on here. Somebody here has a past lover who's a ghost, okay? Somebody feels like they can't compare to your ghost lover. What the fuck? That's ridiculous. Okay. The feels says, I see the cycles we grow through, yet I still continue to be a fool for you. And as I was trying to say, we go through, my mouth said we grow through. So we grow through these, okay, expressing your true feelings, put you one step further down the path you have chosen. Relax, okay? So there is a learning connection here, all right? There's a learning connection here. It's, you know, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? All right, how you gonna handle the situation? It's up to you. It could feel very weighty, but there are lessons in this, okay? Let's see what else. Somebody here is making a break from a connection. They ghosted their last person from cheating, and they're going to make their way to you. And one of the things is because they've been cheated on before, they question monogamy now. Because they've always been cheated on, they question monogamy now. So let's see what else we have. What's the message? All right. True AFOATSD says, I am actively aware of and attuned to the divine plan for my life. Somebody here, you need an affirmation so you can speak into your DNAs, so you can program to your cells. That's the one. If it's you, you can screenshot that. That's why I'm holding that up there. Because that might be beneficial for you. Plus, you'll like staring at my nails every day. You freaking nail fetish. Oh, my God. I'm just kidding. The feel says, when you spoke, I heard what you said from my own perspective and experience, which was not what you were trying to say. Miscommunication. There's been a miscommunication. That's going to clear up. Happiness. You are at the center at your own happiness. Notice the I, how it stands out and it's right in the middle. Yeah. I am at the center of my own happiness. It's an inside job. Happiness is an inside job. And it says the pendulum swings and an elevation occurs. So the pendulum swings both ways. Your job through all the cycles, there's ups, there's downs, things change. Inevitably, what goes up must come down. What goes down must come up. If you started on a downward path or you feel like you started on a downward path, congratulations. With this shift, it's time to swing upwards, baby. If you went deep, it's time to fly high. If you were high, you might get brought down to earth. Okay, there's something going on here. But there's an elevation occurs. It all has to do with how you handle everything. Okay, how are you responding to everything? Okay, are you psychically tuned to it with this Queen of Cups energy down here? Are you tuned to the spirit of it? Okay, are you tuned to the spirit of why is this happening for me? Okay, I heard I'm the divine child of the creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be. So why is this happening for me? Yeah, somebody went down all right because it said you were using shadow traits in a light fashion to balance a situation. To be able to use shadow traits in a light fashion, that means you had to do shadow work. That means you had to learn about your own shadow traits. You had to really get real intimate and familiar with your bad habits, your fears, your worries, the baggage you've been carrying, missing your bus because you're carrying too much baggage. You had to. Let's see what we have from the spiritual AF oracle. Oh, that wanted to come right out. No, I want to, that. Can we get a shuffle on him first? That would be great. I said no. And just so in case somebody's like, but what did it say? It said the heart is the new balls. Basically, balls are fragile. Heart is where it's really at. Like, bring your heart to the situation. Okay. Yeah, you're better off going from the heart. Let's see what else we have here. What's the message for tonight's Tarot in the Shadows? Thank you, little cricket, lucky cricket. I appreciate you, baby. You gonna sing me to sleep while I'm doing the show? It says, quit dimming your light for people with shitty ass mindsets. I thought it said salty ass mindsets. No. So for salty ass people with shitty ass mindsets, quit dimming your light for them. You got that dream, huh? That thing you think maybe you could do, but maybe it's too big. Maybe too much of a long shot. Maybe it looks stupid trying to do it. Do it. Seriously. Think about lying on your deathbed saying, I never went for it because I was afraid Susan would talk shit about me. Susan talks shit about you anyway. Go do you, then do you bigger. There's magic in going deep. It brings in a better harvest. You got to be clear about what you want and not be so worried about what the fuck anybody else thinks about it. You have a divine plan for your life. You're at the center of your happiness anyways. That needs to be true for you. If it isn't true for you, you're on a path to learning that. You're on a path to gaining that, okay? You're close. And it's right now, it's by being fixed in your own energy is what it looks like. Being fixed in your own energy is important. It's going to bring you a celebration-worthy experience, okay? Yeah, it's going to bring you a celebration-worthy experience. All right. Let's get some from the lyrical evolutions. What do we have? What's the message? From the police, every breath you take. Since you've gone, I've been lost without a trace. I dream at night, I can only see your face. I look around, but it's you I can't replace. I feel so cold, and I long for your embrace. I keep crying, baby, baby, please. Every breath you take. From the police. So somebody here is missing you because you left. You left? Now somebody missing you? Let's get some from the dedications. Let's get some from the dedications. See what else they got for us. All right. That one just like flipped and stayed in my hand. What the heck? Okay. Ray Goodman and Brown. You must be a special lady and a very exciting girl. You gotta be a special lady 'Cause you got me sitting on top of the world, sitting on top of the world. I'm telling you, for someone, there's something coming into your life that's great, but it requires that you let go of something here. Whatever you let go of, oh, they feel the absence of you. You made yourself the center of your happiness. You realize that you were the special lady. You started treating yourself like such. And then that's crazy because it overflows into the energy out there, and other people start to pick up on that. And then they start treating you that way and such. Yeah. All right. Let's get something from the Foxfire deck. What's the message? Watch and listen carefully. Card number 21. Watch and listen carefully. Watch and listen carefully, because there are situations, circumstances being worked out in your favor. An experience is coming your way. This is something you wanted anyways. This is something that is going to delight you. Yeah. This is something that is going to delight you. It's going to bring a new day into your life. You're going to have a whole new life. You're going to have a new life. You're going to be a new person after this. Things don't stay the same. Nothing stays the same. Seasons change, and you're coming into a harvest that's set to change your life. Remember when you're on the upside of the wheel? Remember who was there for you when you were down? Okay. Yeah, and remember who took advantage of you when you were down. Now they want to come around and be extra nice. Like, that's cool and fuck. That's cool and fuck. Huh, that's what I heard. That's cool and fuck. So that means something for somebody. For somebody, it's that's cool, but fuck you. Okay. Unleash your creativity. Yeah, get busy making some shit happen, honey. If you make it, they will come. If you make it, they will come. Somebody's going to make a steampunk theme, something. Okay. And look at this. Self-love. I told you your power is to be in your own energy right now. Self-love. That's attracting some beautiful stuff to you. That's attracting to you exactly what you've been hoping for, wanting for, praying for in the past. Because you are at the center of your own happiness. Others are attracted to that. That's a powerful vibration. What does the Kipper deck have to add? Okay, these cards are just ready. What is it? The courthouse. Ooh, the courthouse. For somebody, there's a connection here. Y'all gonna go make it legal. Okay, y'all gonna be legally bound to one another. You gonna choose that. For somebody else, this is bigger than, this is not even talking to me about a physical court. For 98% of you, I hear this is not physical court. This is not a human court they're talking about. This is about the spiritual realm court. This is the higher courts of the spirit realm that they're talking to me about right now. And it's saying that there is a decision by the divine, okay, in your favor coming up. This is that justice card that's here. Yeah, justice is in your favor. If you're in your self-love energy, whether you're partnered or whether you're independent, if you're in your self-love energy, justice is in your favor right now. If you're in your self-love energy, you unleashing your creativity. You being attuned to the divine plan. You following the guidance that you're getting. You are in divine favor right now. Yeah, you're in divine favor right now. Really being drawn to the cue cards. So let's see what the cue card is going to add to the message. What's the message for tonight's download with our little singer in the background? What do we have? What's the message? Okay. Who requires stillness? I heard stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. You've had to be in your own energy while you were letting this situation come. It's like you can't go harvest the fruit until it's ready. If you do, it's not going to help you, or you're not going to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? It's not what you're really looking for until it's ready, until the fruit is ripe. You want to wait till the fruit is ripe before you go harvesting it. So it's like steady, hold steady. Not yet. Hold steady. You'll know when the announcement is made. When it starts to show up, just keep doing what you do. Being creative, being in tune with your spirit, trusting your inner guidance, taking time to keep your life well-rounded. You take time to do the things externally that make fun and the things internally that make fun and the things with others that are perfect and the things by yourself that are perfect. You're doing all of that. Let's see what Dragon wants to come out for us for tonight's reading. What's the message? It's the most valuable message you have to add to this situation. Tell us more. What else can you show us? Thank you. What do we have? White gold dragon from Lyra connects you to the highest Christ light. Develop your causal chakra. Bathe in ninth dimensional Christ light. Oh my God. Again, with the causal chakra coming up. What? Wow. I'm trying to remember which deck gave us causal chakra last time. If it was this same deck or not. But it eludes me at the moment. What I do know is I just learned about the causal chakra card. That's the one I was just talking about. So let's see what else they're going to show us about this. It's the white gold. Hold on a second. White and gold dragon from Lyra. Hold on. Page 98. Hermit and strength card energy. In your own and in your power, baby. That's what I heard. In your own and in your power. Lyra is a cross-shaped 12-dimensional stargate through which Archangel Christiel and the unicorns enter our universe. Pause on the book. That's what other thing I read. When your causal chakra, when your 10th chakra is active, you have a personal unicorn. That's so cool. Okay. The light from Lyra pours down through the moon, allowing scintillating 7th dimensional dragons to step through into the vibration of Earth. These white and gold dragons embody the highest frequency of the Christ light available to everyone on this planet. They work closely with Archangel Christiel, who is in charge of the development of the causal chakras of humanity. This is particularly important now as our causal chakra is our connection to the higher dimensions of spirit, the dragons, angels, unicorns, and masters. The white gold dragons from Lyra help to clear and develop our causal chakra and illuminate our highest possible ascension path. These white gold dragons are attracted to you now because you already carry Christ's light in your aura. Ask one to take you to the 9th dimensional pool of Christ's energy, held in Lacume. Visualize yourself bathing in the pool, which shimmers and swirls with pure love and light. Feel yourself absorbing all you are ready to receive. When you return, continue to feel the white gold light in your aura and practice pure, unconditional love in your daily life. Your aura will radiate the incredibly high frequency of white gold, and the white gold dragon from Lyra will support you by continuing to pour Christ's light into you. Take time to find a quiet, still place where you can listen to its wisdom and guidance. All right. Yeah, that was another thing I learned was about Archangel Christiel. I never even heard of this angel before. Didn't know anything about dragons and angels and unicorns coming in because of this chakra being active, but that made sense to me too. So they give a nice little meditation about it. Some of you will want to rewind this and use that, okay, or put a timestamp for yourself to come back to it. But you have assistance. You have divine assistance to help you to embody this Christ light at this time. And you can speak that into your cells. You can speak that right into your DNA. Okay, beautiful. Let's see what else. Oh, the numerology deck for sure. Thank you. What's the message from the numerology deck, please? And thank you. because it's coming in that way. Okay, I hear it's coming in that way. That's what helps translate the information for us. So I'm hearing you have a lot more chakras active than what you think of or what you know of. If you're really feeling these messages, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. Let's see, what is the message here for shadows at this time? Make one pop out, please. Oh, thank you. That's perfect. Music. Immediately I heard just like music. Just like music. Oh, just like music. Okay, it's card number 32. 3 is the Empress. 2 is the High Priestess. Okay. 3 and 2 together make the Hierophant. Okay, these are clearly not in the alphabetical order. Give me just a moment so I can find what page we on in the book. Music is on page. Do I have the wrong? No, I have the wrong fucking book. Never mind. Scratch that. My bad. Okay, so first off, you need the right book, Melinda. And yes, they are in number order. Thank you. So, number 32. The card indicates a need to listen to music you enjoy in order to improve your health, well-being, and overall quality of life. Playing, singing, composing, or listening to beautiful music that fills your heart with joy automatically raises your vibration and enhances your connection to Source, because you attract what you feel in this magnetic vibrational world. When you constantly feel good, you can make your dreams come true. Music is the ultimate way to bring yourself into alignment, because it only takes a few minutes to sing your favorite song in the shower rather than worry about your day. Listen to inspirational music while driving rather than stress about the traffic, or play your favorite CD while doing housework rather than fret about the mess. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life, cycles that are encouraging you to listen to music that you love. It truly has the power to heal your body and your life. When you fill your heart with music, you can materialize your dreams. The healing power of music brings me closer to my dreams, closer to my dreams. I'm getting higher, closer to my dreams. Okay, so music. Now, you don't want to pick music that's a low vibe that pisses you off, music that stresses you out. No, that completely defeats of it. That defeats the purpose of it. It's got to be empowering music. It's got to be music that you, like, if it became your real life, that would be okay. And then they're showing me the reading that we did recently where we were talking about pray and sing. Pray and sing. They've been known for so much of humanity's history that song and prayer goes together. I heard like a hand in a glove. Or like two hands in love. They just go together. It works so well. Okay. So let's go into your Alpha and Omega messages and wrap it up for tonight. So messenger of thought. A new topic or intellectual project is really exciting for you. There's so much to learn before you feel ready to move forward. New information may require changes to your plans. Review all documents carefully. You know, will meet or are someone who loves to learn and share knowledge. This person is brilliant and truthful, but also blunt and not very diplomatic. One thing I just heard, we talked about with harvest season having an abundance to share. Don't limit yourself to the idea of money. For some of you, your harvest season is in spiritual power and awareness. And that's where you're to give from your overflow, okay? I just got that real strong. Yeah, that energy just came through real strong. Postcard from Spirit. Dearest you, do you ever wonder whether your ideas and inspiration might be coming through your soul rather than generated from your mind alone? We are here to tell you we are always whispering in your ear about your highest good. We are conduits for Spirit, letting you know you are a living channel for this awesome co-creative energy. When you're feeling inspired, it means you heard us. Inspiration means spirit is breathing through you. Inspiration needs your human passion to keep it going so you can make a difference in the world. So keep moving on what inspires you. Let yourself be led into new experiences and know that this is why you are on the earth. Your purpose is to discover your spirited nature and to bring forth through your efforts whatever is meant to be. Wondrous miracles have a way of showing up when you let inspiration propel you forward. You are so, so loved. That's what we have for your Tarot in the Shadows message at this time. Until next time. Did you finish? Put it in the comments. I'm a finisher. Shout outs to Tribe. I see Miss Des with us. I see Janine with us. Hey, I see Hinamano, Tribe. Yes. And I also see Drea and Maxine. Lovely. So until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. That's all, folks. Mwah.